Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Parents for Palestine charity football match.
Whoa!
It's so amazing to see so many of you here, all coming for one purpose, which is to raise awareness, raise support, and raise funds for the people of Palestine. So thank you very, very much. If you're ready to play football, let me hear you say, Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Before the summer, we knew that lots of sports events were coming up. There were the Euros, the Olympics, and we were thinking about Palestinian sports people and how, they struggle to participate. Every year there's a children's cup in Norway, and they always try and sponsor children from Gaza and from different parts of Palestine to come and play there. And obviously this year that wasn't possible for some of the players. And then that's what inspired this idea of doing something here.
Yes! Well done! We also wanted to highlight the 300 Palestinian athletes who were murdered just since the beginning of October. The Israeli occupation is not just an occupation of land, it's also an occupation that steals dreams from people by preventing athletes or anyone who wants to compete in international competitions. They ban them from traveling. They don't give permits to professionals to come to Palestine to train them. There is a deliberate destruction of sports infrastructure. There is one stadium in Hebron in the south of the West Bank, and the Israeli army bombed them with tear gas.
The way we're able to come out and play football here, you wouldn't be able to do that in Gaza today because you would be fearing the rockets in the skies, you would be fearing mass attacks. So you try to just use this to try to build a greater degree of empathy for the plight of the Palestinians.
You make friends through sports, it gives you confidence, it gives you a feeling of identity and pride in who you are and your community. It brings communities together, and to think of that not being possible for so many children, we just really felt like we wanted to be able to engage with that a bit, and it's a way for people to learn about Palestine who might not feel like going to marches.
We have 3 pitches. The first pitch is for the 5 to 7-year-old category. The middle pitch is for the 8 to 11-year-old category. And then on the far side is the 12 to 15-year-old category. We want to see everybody play in the fair spirit of sporting collaboration rather than putting too much emphasis on competition. Football is all about the values and the skills and the disciplines that it instills in us. Teamwork, supporting one another, kind of battling to the end. And I think that really reflects a lot of the values that the Palestinian movement has as well, and those globally that support Palestine have. We're trying to support one another, we try to keep morale high, and we try to basically follow the example of those in Palestine who are endless and fearless warriors. And it's been amazing to see that with the 100+ children here.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
حرية حرية
حرية
فلسطين عربية
فلسطين عربية
من المية للمية.
They're playing on football teams named after Palestinian cities, Palestinian refugee camps. So we want them to have access to knowledge about Palestine.
What we're trying to do is to inform them from the start, and then it's for them to build that knowledge if they want to, but we're just making it accessible.
Did we learn names of Palestinian cities today? Yes? Rafah, Jerusalem, Quds, Jabalia, a refugee camp, Yarmouk, refugee camp. Naji, what did you play with today? Who did you play with? Liverpool? Yay! Well done, you Naji. Well, one day, if you want to.
Do you like Mo Salah? Yeah? Which club he playing for? Liverpool. You know that because of Mo Salah, the Premier League fans, the football fans, they know more about Egypt because of him, because of Mo Salah, right? Yeah. And for you as a Palestinian, or you support Palestine, if you grow and you have this talent grow with you, and you are a big star in the future, you're gonna tell more about Palestine, and the people around, they will know more about Palestine because of you. All of us, we have to be the voice for the voiceless people. We have to represent them here, to tell our friends, to tell the stories of these guys in Palestine, in Gaza. They have no freedom.
You saw Palestinians at the Olympics. That's fantastic for two reasons. Number one, they're represented on the global stage as they ought to be. But it's a remarkable feat because it's not like they're able to train in high quality facilities.
When you're an athlete from Palestine, you have to go through a lot of battle every day that you exist in Palestine because you're a walking target for the Israeli army, regardless of what you do and who you are. So first you have to fight for your life, and then you have to figure out how to become a professional athlete.
They're not even often able to kind of have access to the right kind of food, nutrition, supplements that athletes at the top level are. So the fact that despite all of those obstacles in their way, they're still able to qualify, I think that that's a massive feat and more credit to them.
Palestinians being involved in anything seems to always be controversial. German football players, French football players, they've actually been penalised by their football clubs for showing solidarity, whereas Israel, a country that's so blatantly contravening all humanitarian values, is allowed to play on the world stage. PSC have a campaign to kick Israel out of FIFA.
The best thing I can say about the sport is that it was all played in the right spirit, so a mega thank you to everyone for that. And can I ask you just to please clap for all of the referees and coaches who helped. Before we announce how everybody got on in terms of the different leagues, I'm just going to have two special awards first as well. The first is the Heart of a Lioness Award. The Heart of a Lioness Award. Now this is for a player who played in a league where everyone was twice her age and some of the people were even twice her size. But because she has the heart of a lioness, she didn't let that get her down. She dribbled, she passed, she fought, and so that award goes to Henrietta. The goal of the tournament award goes to Zakaria Udin for an amazing 30-yard strike. The 5 to 7 year olds, the winning team is Gaza Lions. Next is the 8 to 11 year olds. Congratulations to the team that came in first place, the Yarmouk Doves. In the older footballers, big congratulations to the team that placed first, the Tulkarem Turtles.
Tulkarem Turtles!
But we came here not to compete with one another, but to support one another. So please, everybody raise your hands and applaud as every player comes up to collect their medal, because you've all deserved it. You're all